Hello, welcome to this quick update for the Western Pacific. And this will be very quick because don't have much time, but let's just discuss some important things. So there's Tropical Depression 17 that recently formed like some hours ago. Then it shows it heading just north of Taiwan and approaching like China, but then dissipating. So this won't be a big threat. It just like brings some more rain to like northern Taiwan, China, but nothing crazy. Very weak system. But this system here, this tropical depression crossing South Korea, it will merge with a front in the Sea of Japan and become a powerful extratropical system there in Japan. So that's a greater threat. And still some heavy rain and flooding near Laos and Vietnam there. So let's see here. We have the new depression there, and some models like generally take this a lot of rain near Taiwan, then it goes there, like some more rain in eastern China, but nothing crazy, and then it dissipates a little, but just more rain there. So let's see. But this system there near China and Japan, so it's in South Korea now. There's a lot of heavy rain is crossing South Korea. Then this heavy rain will already start crossing Japan tomorrow, and it shows the system keeps going there. More heavy rain, then it even becomes a more powerful like low pressure there in the Sea of Japan, and brings still more heavy rain to parts of Japan there. So be aware in those areas. So let's see. There's still the system there in Southeast Asia, who brings some more heavy rain near Myanmar, and shows another surge of moisture in northern Vietnam and Laos there. So we better watch for that in Laos once again, and in India and Bangladesh too. So please be aware in those areas. And let's see, we have a lot of showers and storms now. Many areas near the Philippines, there in South Korea, it's very busy. In Japan, so be aware there. And we even have some warnings in the Philippines there for some heavy rain, so some flooding threat, especially in some provinces there in orange. So be careful there. And what else? We have the rain accumulation. Let's see, next 5 days it does show like in China. In eastern China, the European has more than 281 millimeters in eastern China. So then it has this system like curving and crossing the southern islands of Japan, more than 200 millimeters, 100 in the next 5 days. Southern Japan, some areas could get more than 100. And then it has this system South Korea now, more than 100 millimeters in many areas. It goes through the Sea of Japan, leaves a lot of rain in some peninsulas there in Japan. So I think there's already some warnings out there for rain and thunderstorms. And let's see, more than 100 millimeters in parts of northwestern Japan and parts of the east coast too. So be careful in Japan with this system there. And still the surge of moisture continuing throughout central Laos, going towards Thailand, more than 160 millimeters throughout Thailand, so some heavy weather there. Through Myanmar, more throughout southern central Myanmar. Be careful there as this continues towards Bangladesh. It has more than 190 millimeters in northern Bangladesh, northeastern India, even parts of Nepal there, more than 200 millimeters from northeastern India. So be careful next 5 days throughout India there. Then even western India, the European is showing a lot, so better watch there as well. So let's see. The GFS is more in central India and has less, but still some in northeastern India, some near Nepal as well. And then it has this in southern Myanmar. That system there shows more than 200 in southern Myanmar, shows more than 100 millimeters in Laos, northern Cambodia, throughout Thailand more than 100, and once again in northern Laos there. So it's more than 200 millimeters parts of southern Hainan, and China there is almost 300 millimeters in eastern China. So those areas around Guangzhou and those areas there, Putian, those areas should really monitor for some flooding threats there in China. Then it has the system curving out, going towards like southern Japan, more than 200 millimeters as this system goes out there. Then it has the front there in South Korea now, going through the Sea of Japan, more than 100 meters from Japan there. So be careful. Some more in the Philippines, but nothing that crazy. More in Borneo and Malaysia there. So be aware. Other parts of Indonesia, some more. Papua New Guinea and Western Guinea there. So be aware. Be careful. And it shows that the rain is in South Korea and Japan, so be careful. Shows that in Laos and Vietnam, more moisture surges in Laos in Vietnam there, and more in China, in eastern China. You can see that heavy rain throughout this week and the next week, and throughout India there. So be careful. Then the GFS actually has the system going through Japan and turn into a big system there later. So we better watch this. But be aware of those systems and stay safe from the heavy rainfall. We'll provide more updates in the coming days, but stay safe. Bye.